I bought this car 6 months ago and it's changed quite a lot since then. Let me tell you what I've done to it. If you didn't know, it's originally white, and when you last saw it, it just had its wrap. It still has said wrap, it's moss green, and I love it. I love it even more every day because it looks so different in different lights. It's actually the thing people comment on most when they see it. They always comment on the colour. So it's moss green tech wrap, wrapped by Wrap Capital. Love it. Something I've done differently, come over here. I've had the brake calipers painted this sort of goldy bronze colour. The inspiration, and just bear with me on this, came from a Lamborghini. I appreciate that sounds ridiculous because this is an A35, but I just really enjoyed the colour, so had them painted, lovely. Wheels are still the same, Motec. Slight differences, they are all curbed. Yeah, that's really going to bother some people. I'm really sorry, I have a really bad habit of curbing wheels, and these stick out quite a bit, which is not an excuse because Motec gave me them and they're lovely, but this is probably the best of the four. So I'm only going to show you this one so you don't cry. So we've gone mega boy racer and we've smoked the rear light here. Some people hate it, I love it. We've also sort of debadged and rebadged. So usually it'll have a little A35 badge situation, got rid of that. And then we've made these ones black. They're still chrome at the front and I don't love that. I do want to change that. Now, obviously it's my car and the first time I drove it, I dented it. So it's gone through a little bit of wear and tear, namely at the front. Let me show you. Now, I added these badges because they're technically meant to be on A45s and mine's an A35. Sorry about it. I have an A35 Urbo, not a turbo, on both sides. I've no idea why both T's have come off, but they have. So that's great. There are a couple of scratches on. Do you want to see them? I will happily show you them. I'm not proud of it, but they exist. So in terms of interior stuff, it's got Scorpion exhaust and this Venturi intake, which looks beautiful, all carbon fibre, and sounds incredible. And it's now all been mapped in together, so it's running super smooth. Wait till you hear it. Ba, 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 ba. Hello, welcome to my car. This is very weird. It feels very strange having you in here with me, because this is kind of my private personal space. I spend a lot of time in this car. It's done quite a few miles. I don't know actually how many miles I've done since I've got it, but it's a surprisingly large amount for a silly little modded car. Modded cars aren't really built to sit on motorways for hours at a time, but that is what this car does. So I like to think I've hit a little bit of a sweet spot with this car. It's modded. There's quite a few little bits and bobs have been done to it now, but it's still comfortable. It'll still sit on a motorway. It's not too loud. It's in comfort right now, and it's fine. It doesn't drone. It's okay. I'm saying that like I'm convincing myself that it's okay. Just beeped at me. It is actually okay. It's a really comfortable car still, and I love it. Not everyone loves it. I would describe this as a bit of a love it or hate it car, which most modded cars are. I think when you're into that world, you can appreciate people modding their cars in whatever way they want to do it. I actually think it's a really cool little corner of the car world, and actually has quite a bad rap for sort of dodgy spoilers on the back of Fiestas. It's so much more than that. For me, modding a car is so expressive in a world of electric cars that people consider commodities like fridges, which is fine. You know, some people, cars are just their way of getting from A to B, and they want to do it in the most efficient, economically beneficial, good for the environment way. Absolutely fine. For some people, cars are a lot more than that. They are a form of expression, they're a way of showing your personality, and they're just something that they love. And that's what cars are for me, and that's what the world of modding cars has kind of opened up to me. Before I had this car, I just had a normal A-Class. It was dark blue. It wasn't particularly interesting or fun. And then I got this and realised, oh wow, you can kind of do anything and everything that you want to do in your own special way. So that brings me on to this car. What has been done to it? Before we head out to our next shoot, I want to make sure the DRIVETRIBE van is running in perfect order. The last thing we need is a surprise breakdown in the middle of filming. That's where OBD11 comes in. This tiny device gives you diagnostic control over most cars built after 2008 through the OBD2 port, and it even gives you dealership-level diagnostics over Volkswagen Group, BMW Group, Toyota Group, and US-built Ford vehicles. It's simple, reliable, and the easiest way to find out what's going on underneath the bonnet. You can get 20% off OBD11 products using the code DRIVETRIBE and an extra 5% off existing deals until January the 12th. The OBD11-3 is fast, pairs instantly, and comes with a smart sleep mode so you can leave it plugged in without draining the battery. With one-click apps, you can unlock hidden features, tweak comfort settings, and customize your car with a single tap. But that's not all. You also get advanced diagnostics, live data, a car buying assistant for checking used vehicles, and even a hybrid battery check on compatible models. Not that the DRIVETRIBE van is a hybrid, but it's good to know. And just like that, I've got everything I need to know. The DRIVETRIBE van is officially shoot ready. No surprises, no warning lights, and we can get back to filming without worrying about a thing. If you want to keep your car running at its best, check out OBD11 using the link at the top of the description. Use the code DRIVETRIBE for 20% off and an extra 5% off until January the 12th. As I said before, I haven't thrown everything at this car. I'm getting it muddy. I've just cleaned it and I'm getting it muddy. I've just given it a proper bath and now I'm covering it in mud. Okay, fine. There are other things I could do with this car. So because it's the A35, it does have a couple of little boy racer hints already that come factory. So the little spoiler situation on the back. I could replace that with a big old carbon fibre situation. It's also got bits of bodywork, like a little bit of a fin situation. It's got a bit of a lip at the front. Again, you could chuck a splitter on it. There are lots of things and bits that you can add to it to make it even sort of chunkier and racier and however you want to put it. I haven't done that just because I'm trying to keep it slightly subtle. Is it practical? No, it's not. I live in London, and London consists of many speed bumps, and I have to drive this thing as if it's a Lamborghini or some other sort of supercar and sort of do the sideways glide over a speed bump, which looks ridiculous because I'm in an A35. My other place that I spend a lot of time is Herefordshire. Here, and Herefordshire is the home of potholes. And these craters, you hit it at the wrong angle, I could write this thing off. So that's good to know. Hilariously, I am about to start telling you about the power as I come under a tunnel. So we will be revisiting that and doing some childish pops and bangs underneath it. So yes, a little bit of power has been added. Let me tell you how. Scorpion exhaust that we fitted originally, and then the Venturi intake. That's the sort of bodywork that's changed. It's had a bit of a map, but it's mainly to sort of plumb those in. There's a sheep on the side of the road. It's hilarious that I'm trying to talk about a sort of fun, cool, modded car going down the pothole-filled lanes of Herefordshire full of sheep. And I started this video wearing a Barber and Chameau wellies. I am not the classic modded car customer. So as I said, it's had a bit of a map. It's had like a stage 1 performance map done by EST Performance, who are really cool. Factory, they're about 300 horsepower. This is now sitting like 350, 360. I think it was 355, the number. But the bigger increase we got was in the torque. So it's added 100 Newton meters worth of torque. So it's now over 500 Newton meters. And that was the thing that I noticed most about the difference. It is very responsive now, which is great. I mean, who doesn't want to be able to put their foot down and disappear? The problem with the A35 is the turbo's a bit crap. And in order to get more power out of it, realistically, I'd need to swap the turbo, which turns it into a little bit of a bigger job. We put it on the rolling road and you can see it just gets so hot and it just can't really take any more power. We also did what I would describe as a pop and bang man. So that this thing is now mega loud. Which, like, I really appreciate most people absolutely despise, which kind of makes me love it even more. Because again, just a sweet young girl with her Barber jacket on and her little wellies coming around the corner. Blah, 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 blah. Yeah, it's just ridiculous, which is, I don't know, I just think that's fun. Again, I am going to make some noise, but I'm just passing that sheep again, and I don't want to piss him off. I don't want to annoy this little sheep. I'm not going to pop and bang at him. Time to place. And perhaps that is a message for the, you little sheep. And perhaps that is the key message for the car-modded world. Time to place. Time to place. I am, however, going to stop and make some noise under this tunnel. I'm going to just stop here and listen to it a sec. Didn't really pop. Not really what I wanted. Okay, it's super mega. Did you know what's really funny about a modded car is, this is definitely just me, I forget that my car is super fun, and I just drive it down the motorway and very sensible, and I have my cruise control on, and then like a Ford Fiesta will come up next to me, giving it pops and bangs, and I'm like, I can do that too. Bam, bam, pop, pop. It's not actually popping because it's not warm enough. My favourite thing is when I tell people what car I drive and they ask me why I didn't get the A45, which is a completely fair question. Because, my friends, it's a hell of a lot more expensive. Yeah, the 45 is really expensive in comparison. And I liked the idea of making a 35 just slightly more powerful. I don't need a 45's worth of power. I love how ridiculous it is. And if you're going to do it, you've got to do it properly. If you're going to have a stupid car, it's got to be properly stupid. And the intake sounds amazing. Listen to that. I do that all the time. So cool. So I don't know how to feel about this video. I'm glad I've got to show you my project and where it's at, but I'm also kind of sad because it could be the last time you see it on this channel. Because I do think my project might be complete. I've done really everything I want to do to it to keep it unique and my own, but not unusable, because it is still my daily. But there is something I have in my head that I really want to do. So maybe next year. I don't know. Let me know what you think. But don't tell me you hate this, because I love it and you'll make me upset. Thank you and goodbye.